Hello, 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 chat. Welcome to the stream today. So let me just turn that on and hi, hi, chat. Hello, welcome to the stream today. We're gonna be doing a very soft, cute ASMR today, with HandCam. Oh, I did not open the VTuber avatar. That is my mistake. My apologies. I had everything set up and then I completely forgot how I had everything set up. Let me just fix that up. Hi Spectra, welcome to stream. Hello, hi everyone. I gotta go grab some stuff real quick. I also gotta do. I forgot to put on the Avi. I'm gonna close that window. I'm gonna close out of that because we already got everything up. Just gotta open my program. It's like I knew I was forgetting something. I wasn't sure what though. It was in fact the tuba, the VTuber. Me. Hold on, let me just unlock. Open up the captures. Let me see Vito. And we're just gonna fit to screen. There we go. Hi everyone. I'm back on. I'm back on. There we go. There we go. Everything's all fixed up. Hello, hi everyone. Welcome into stream. So, we're going to be doing a very soft ASMR today with some hand cam. There's a few ideas that I had for today. It's because I wanted to do one of these, and so I'm going to be quickly doing them. So, my apologies in advance if this isn't the best. I have, I guess to start off, water. I got my water that I'll be doing some ASMR stuff with. We're going to be, me unhook my little headset from its plug here because I have a wireless. I have one of my favorite purses here. Did I empty everything out? I did not. That's a secret for later. That we're going to be showing you guys. I remember when these were popular on YouTube, very much like a what's in my bag style video. I thought it'd be really cute to pack my purse and show you guys that and do some cute little ASMR things on it. So let me just move that. Just move this. And recently, I had gotten. Oh, they're all spilling all over the place. Okay. I had gotten a package from some subscribers through the throne, and it came with these cute little packing peanuts. So I thought we could do some packing peanut smushing as well. I thought that would be really fun. So I'm gonna put these guys to the side. I'm gonna put those right up here. I have them in a cute bag too, because I wanted everything to look really, really cutesy for today's stream. So yeah, that's what we're gonna basically be doing this stream. I'm gonna show you guys what I typically put in my bag every day, and some other cutesy little things, and we'll just talk and chat and see how everything goes. So yeah. First of all, I should talk about this. This was a bag that was gifted to me by my adorable wifey, Carolyn. Carolyn gave me my baggie here. So yeah, it's basically been my day bag for about a year now. I absolutely adore this thing. I think it's the cutest bag I've ever owned. It's got some really nice zippers, so let me just quickly move my mic so you guys can hear. It's got some really, really nice zippers. They're really, really sturdy and nice. It's got some nice, sturdy metal facets on it that I really like. Let me little hard to do it with the gloves on. Hold on. Gotta fix him up. Hiromi is one of my favorite Sanrio characters. This strap is actually from a different bag, but I thought it matched the little... I always choose the worst times. And it matches on little Hiromi. Where will one get this for a friend? I specifically had this bag on my Amazon wish list back when I used to have one of those. I just got this one off Amazon. There's a lot of places you can get this one in particular. I just specifically got this one off Amazon because it's where I found it for a pretty decent price, and it is very, very cute. The actual strap is from another bag that I was gifted, so I'm not sure where you can get a strap like this guy. Though it should be pretty easy. As long as it has these little kind of like metal clasps, it's really easy to change out. For this bag, I also have a black leather strap that's a lot like the black leather on the bag. And I also have just a plain gold metal one that matches the little faceting on these guys. But that is on a separate bag of mine that I have. I like to collect really cute clothing, so like this is part of my little collection that I have. And I have a lot of them, and I really, really like them. I think it's so cute. Let me go grab my first little item that is essential that I keep in my bag. It's my wallet. This wallet was a gift from a family member. I absolutely adore it. It's so cute. It's got a little kitty on it. It does look like it's been used a little bit, but I had received it like that. It's meant to be kind of a weathered print on there. So this is like just a cute little one. It's got the same print on the back and front. The inside of it has some pockets and stuff for my cards. I'm just going to make sure I cover those a little bit. It's got a little pocket for change, although I don't keep change in there. And I do have some dollar bills in here. So I'm going to count those real quickly for you guys. I don't know if that's really something that a lot of people would do, but that'll be interesting. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. I have $5, and I usually don't hold cash, so this is pretty much all I have for that. Hold on, the microphone is not picking that up. Careful with personal information when doing this. Don't want to dox yourself. They didn't show my IRL name. They didn't dox too much personal information about me. I made sure of that. Don't worry. I'm being safe. I promise. I'm gonna actually turn off the compressor because I think that is what is causing this to not hear. So yeah, I'm just gonna tuck that back in. I made sure everything was zipped into a way where it couldn't be shown, which is why I wanted to make sure of that. So that is the first thing that's going in here. I never leave my house without my wallet, just in case I need to get something for emergencies. Just... and it goes in there. So that's the first thing I never leave the house without. The next thing I never leave the house without is my day planner. So I'm not going to open this on stream because if I were to open this on stream, for example, I have my address, I have everything written down in here just in case I lose my bag or I lose my little messenger book here. I can do this. I have a little clippy. I got this one from a Joann Fabrics, surprisingly. I had went there to actually get this fabric that I'm using as the background because I was planning on making a blanket out of it. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but I will eventually be making a blanket out of this fabric, hopefully. I actually have a lot of this one because I bought the last that they had in stock. And I saw this and I was like, this is too cute. And plus it's getting towards December, it's getting towards the end of the year. I should pick one of these up so I can schedule my streams and everything. So I always have this with me so I can schedule streams. If I'm going out somewhere, I put it in here. If, like, for example, my wife has work, I will jot it down in here. And I always make sure that I have that. So that way I know when my wife is working, I know when I'm working, I know when the ghost is working, because the ghost works from home. And they, like, I specifically, that's why I don't stream in the mornings, actually, is because the ghost works from home. And if he's, like, choosing to do one of his meetings in the kitchen or something like that, there's a small chance it can be heard. And I don't want any information from the company that he works for getting out. I don't want any of my information getting out. So that's why this is here. And why it's so important. But yeah. And then the actual little clippies, the little clippies on it, I got from a mini-sew when I was up visiting wifey in Canada. We had gone to a little mini-sew in a local mall of theirs, and they had these. I have a lot of stuff in here from that specific mini-sew. I absolutely adore this little guy. It helps me with it because it doesn't have like a little thing in there. So yeah, I'm gonna move my mic closer so you guys can kind of see it whenever I do anything. And also so it's closer to my voice. It's cool you schedule things on paper. No one writes things on paper anymore. I write things in paper because I have to. If, like, let's say I'm going out to see a family member. For example, me and my mother were originally going to have plans next week. And I needed to make sure I didn't have anything specifically planned. And good thing I had this on hand because my day job does in fact have me on the schedule for this time next week. So I need to make sure that I am there. So that's the next thing that goes into the bag. I usually keep it in the back. Next thing I like to keep on me is my sketchbook. I've shown this off a little bit in my previous HandCam stream, but I do like to keep a little sketchbook on me so I can keep like little sketches. I get bored sometimes and I doodle in here. I got some cute little Laika sketches, some cute little thumbnails, trying to get better at drawing her. I have some little notes that I had to take during a meeting when I was in the company. And, like, I think you guys have probably seen this image a lot because I absolutely love this art that I did of me and wifey. So yeah, that stays in here. Some more page turning. And that's in this cute little book. I like to keep it with me. It's good to have something to sketch on, like nice scratch paper. If I need to take notes down, I have it in there. If I get an idea for like a thumbnail or a drawing that I want to do, it's in there. I absolutely adore it. The next thing that I keep it in there whenever I go out, but I usually also keep this on my work desk. So that way I can actually, like, use them, are some glasses. Typically, I wear these during stream if I know I'm going to be doing, like, a very, very long stream. This one, I actually will probably just put these on, but these usually go in my bag as well. I don't have a glasses case for them, but they are blue light blocking glasses. They really, really help with eye strain.
because I often strain my eyes whilst gaming and streaming for long hours. So that's going to be here. I like them a lot. They're very, very nice. I'm actually going to put these on right now just so I'm not messing with my vision. I also usually keep a headband on, but I already put that on because I need to have my headband on, then these on, then my headset. And that helps me when I'm working because it pushes my actual, like, because I have bangs, it pushes them back and keeps them out of my face. The next thing I like to keep in my purse, we're actually going to fill this together too, is a little first aid bag. I like to be prepared. So I keep a little first aid pouch. I actually emptied it for this stream minus my little teeth pickers. I absolutely hate the feeling of like food in my teeth. So I always use a flosser. These are just some leftover ones that I had. I don't get them a lot, so, because, you know, they're bad for the environment. But I try and keep some on my persons. It's really, really good. I always have one of these guys on me. And then there's some other things I keep in there. So I'm going to pull out this little box that I have for them. I'm not going to show the box on camera because it is a medication box and it's not what's supposed to be in there. But I like to keep plasters. Plasters, band-aids, bandages, whatever you like to call them. I absolutely need to keep these on hand because I bump into things a lot. I'm a clumsy ferret, so I always bump into things, and I always have a need for those. I would open one up, but I want to save all the ones that I have. And I usually will spend the extra, like, $1 to get cute ones. I don't have cute ones in there right now just because I want to get through my stash that I have. But for a while, I had cute little ones that look like crayons that I used to use. Absolutely adore them. Also because of my ADHD and my anxiety, I like to, if I have scabs or like acne or anything like that, I will pick at it and pick at it and pick at it because it annoys me and I can feel it on my skin. So I just pick and pick and pick at it, which is a really bad habit, but it's just what I happen to do. So those stay in here. The next thing I like to keep in this section, it's actually more of a me thing, and I actually need to replenish these soon, so I'm going to have to go to the store and get more of these, is mints. I notoriously love garlic. I love garlic. I love Tony Chachere's. There's a lot of different like foods that I like that are a bit scented. I love fish. But you don't want to have fishy breath after you eat fish, so I like to keep mints on hand. So, as you can see, I'm running a bit low on them, but they have the single, they have, if I'm giving them out to multiple people, I only have about 1, 2, 3 left. I like to keep these, and I keep these in the medicine pouch just because if my nieces see them in there, if my nieces see them in my bag, they will ask for one. And that's probably why I don't have as many, because I end up giving them to people as well. So I keep those in there. And that's part of like the thing that I specially keep in there. Is there anything else that I removed from here that I need to put back in? Yes, there is. There's one thing. One more thing. And that is right here. I get a lot of tummy issues. I don't like spicy food. I'm really, really spice adverse. So I typically bring along with me Tums. These are another thing that I often share with family and friends. It's my little Tums. I put a few cute stickers on there. but I often keep those with me so that way if I get little tummy aches, I can just easily pop those in. And that's pretty much all I keep in my little medical pouch here. I don't have much else. I probably should keep my like medical cards in there, but because I most of the time will take this in and out, like if I like, let's say I'm here, I'm working on something for a video, or I'm like cutting something with scissors, and I slip and I do that, I usually take these out of my bag and use these ones first because I don't actually have a first aid kit that I keep in like my bathroom or anything like that, even though I should. These go in there too. I usually put this actually right in there. My bag is starting to get a little full. There are some other things I keep in there. One of them has fallen on the floor, and I have not picked it up yet, so I'm going to quickly just use my feet to pick it up. And it is my little fidgety. So you guys have probably heard me use this on stream before. It's just a little fidgety, like keyboard looking thing that I have. And I like to keep it on me, and I like to just I keep it on me. I fidget with my hands a lot. As you guys can probably tell in this, I'm like rubbing my hands together. I usually use one of these to keep myself from like fidgeting or like picking scabs. So this has been really helping. Sorry for the tardiness, kind of falling asleep at your desk. It's okay, Callard. This is a really cozy stream, so this one might actually put you to sleep. But yeah, I keep my little fidgeties nearby. And I usually keep this just right in the front pouch. This goes in the front pouch. Along with something that well, that's not good. Let me plug back in my headset real quick. Let's get some headset ASMR. That's the headset that I use on a daily basis. I know it's not kawaii, but I don't have everything kawaii. I used to have a pink headset, but it broke. It was a really cheap pink headset, but it broke. But yeah, hold on. Let me make sure that it is on. Where's my buttons? It's so hard to feel for the buttons while wearing gloves. Okay. Next is this. This is something that I just recently got. Back when MatPat was first leaving the Game Theorist, I ended up purchasing this as a little commemorative merch pin from U2's. I usually keep, like, commemorative stuff in its packaging, but I was like, I'm gonna use this every day because it's a spinny. Okay, here. Let me balance it on my finger so it's easier. I absolutely love this thing. I will just sit here with it like in my hands and I'll just keep spin, 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 spin. I don't usually pin it on anything because I want to keep it here. So this sits on my desk, but I sometimes put it in my bag with me and bring it along. And I just... yeah, it's really, really nice. It's a cute little commemorative pin. I'm very, very happy with it. Yeah, I absolutely love it. It's cute.
And that usually stays in this front pocket as well. My little fidgeties stay in the front pockets. Speaking of my little fidgeties, where did I put my other one that I had? That I was going to put on here? It's on the other side of the room. Hold on. Technical difficulties. I forgot to gather everything I was going to grab before I started streaming. My last thing that I like to keep on me is this little guy. This is another one of those things that I it's just something that keeps my hands busy. It's a little Hello Kitty, because Hello Kitty is actually my favorite. Although I love Kuromi, Hello Kitty has always been my favorite. She's the OG. And as you can see, it's a little clasp clip. So I like to clip it just... I'm struggling with the gloves. Bear with me. So I keep it on there. And then I just... The other place I like to do with these guys, especially any kind of like plushie or any kind of keychain that has one of these kind of hooks, I really like to wear them like on my pants. So as you can see on my actual design, I have a little lucky rabbit's foot that I'm wearing on my overalls. I absolutely love to do that with like keychains and stuff, especially like these guys and plushies, because I have a bunch of cute little plushie keychains. For right now, I'm probably going to use this one as an example. The one that I keep on my cassette player. My little pink cassette player. I don't usually bring this guy out with me because usually I'm either going to work or I'm going to hang with family, and I feel like it's rude to bring like a tape, all of my tapes with me, but what do I got in here? Forgot what tape I actually have in here, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get it out. The Beauty and the Beast original soundtrack. Why would I have this one? I'm trying to remember why I have this one in there in particular, but I do not know. I think it's one of my random tapes that I have. But yeah, I usually keep that in here. But besides the point, I usually don't bring this guy with me. Don't have any batteries. Yeah, that's why it wasn't playing. But I love to bring along these guys, little plushie keychains. This one's actually from Disney. My mother just recently got this for me while she was on a trip. And it's a cute little Marie Kitty. I like to wear plushies like this. Or I like to wear them around my belts. And it just adds a cute little, like, plushy thing. It gives me something, like, I squeeze. Like a stress ball, almost. I do love squishy stress balls. I don't have any right now, but... because my last one broke, but, yeah. And I actually keep this on here with a earphone jack. So I bought a pack of these a while ago. They're these little earphone jacks. And you put them just right in to where the headphone goes, and you can dangle charms off of them. So I have one on both of my things. I have my little Marie Kitty on my pink cassette player. On my retro cassette player, I have a pizza one and like a little braided thing that I made a while ago. And that's what I keep in there. Another thing that I keep, I'm gonna have to actually reach up above the camera to grab it, is my clicky pens. I use one of these multicolored clicky pens, as I mentioned before, with my little planner. I like to write down, like, the ghosts, where the ghost schedule, wifey's schedule, my schedule,
the way I organize all of that isn't by writing the names next to them. In the front of this, I have a key. So, like, for example, I think the green pen is the ghost, because green is the ghost's favorite color. The red is Carolyn's color. Mine is the orange. And then I have, like, black and other colors. So, that is how I keep track of all of the different, like, whose schedule is what. So, like, for my Laika streams, I have the orange. For, like, IRL work, I have blue. I have black, that's just general dates. Purple and green. Green is specifically marked paydays and other, like, money-making events that I'm going to. And then, purple is just another random one. But I absolutely love those pens. Ghost has good taste in colors. Carolyn's favorite color is green too, but they have a lot of red on their design, so I usually use the red. Because the green was already taken. It used to have a cute little rainbow on top of here, but the rainbow fell off. But it's fine. So I like to keep that in there as well. And another thing that I like to keep in there, I'm actually going to pull this whole thing down for this next part. This is my little froggy. I have a little froggy that I keep on my desk. It's not as kawaii, so I didn't put it out usually. It usually sits where my notepads are. Right there. And this has, like, a few of my favorite lipsticks and lip balms. So I usually use glosses. I sometimes, for a while, I had a lip oil in here. But, let me move this closer. But, I ran out of my favorite lip oil recently, and I haven't gotten a chance to go back and replace it. So I usually keep some lip glosses there. And I usually keep at least one of them in there. I'm going to choose this really, like, nice basic one to put in there today. So I'm just going to quickly move this to where you guys can hear and see. Actually, I'm going to put some on right now. Perfect. I'm going to put this one in there. And that's also going to go just in this front pocket. And then I'm going to put you back up there. I think I mentioned this earlier. Where did I put that thing? Oh, here's one of the things that I forgot that I put in there. I can't turn this around, but this is a little... It's a little compact mirror that has Hello Kitty on it. It's an old McDonald's toy, I think, actually. I don't know. I just randomly got this a while ago. I think I got it just randomly from a friend. They were like, here, have it. And I was like, okay. So I just have this cute little Hello Kitty mirror. I'm not going to turn it around because then you'll see me. And that'll not be good. But I usually keep that on me as well. For if I bring, especially like the colored lip stains and lip glosses that I have. I bring that along so that I'm not fucking up. Let's see. The other thing, this is gonna make a few people concerned, but I have a very good reason for this. It's my lighter. So, I'm gonna preface this by saying, I don't smoke, I don't do stuff like that, but I have a lot of family members that do. And I got so tired of them complaining that they couldn't find a lighter that I went out and bought a cute lighter for myself. So that way, if somebody loses it, I can just pull out mine, I can light their stuff, and I can take it back. It's also really nice because I can use it for candles. As you see, I have some candles here that I keep close by. I have this one. I have my Natsuki one that actually Callard gave me or purchased for me for my birthday. And I actually really, really like that one. And this is the lighter that I use mostly to keep those guys all lit. This is another one that's just going to stay in the front pocket. Now you might notice, Laika. You have a sketchbook in there, but you only have pens. Do you sketch with pens? No, I do not. That is where this drawer set comes in. I have 2 drawer sets right here on my desk. Some technical stuff is on this one. We got glues and everything. But I do have pens and other things that I use. So this is one of my favorite pens. This is one of my favorite mechanical pencils. It is a 2.0 millimeter. It's nice and silver. Hold on, let me arrange this. It is a thick boy. And I love, love, love to jot down notes with it. Here. Should I... Pardon my abysmal writing. I am really bad at actually writing. Just chicken scratch. But yeah, I like to keep this in there. Just gonna quickly... Actually, I should probably get that on camera. So I keep one of these usually on me. I don't have a pen pouch. I really want a pen pouch, but I just don't have one. I never really got long pen pouches as kids. Mine were usually plastic, and the plastic one wouldn't fit in here. The other reason I really like that is because it comes, the one that I got comes with refills. They're kind of stuck in there really good. But they come with these cool refills. Not only do they come with those cool refills, but you even see them peeking out. They have color pencil refills, so I can do some light coloring. Sometimes I'll even just sketch in the color and then outline with the dark. But that's these ones. Pops out. Closes up. How is it going? It's going great. I only almost doxed myself 2-3 times. It's fine. I didn't actually. I've been safe today. But yeah. Now you may notice, actually. I'm going to pull it back out. They're these, like, eco-friends ones by Bile? I can never pronounce it correctly. You may notice there's no eraser on this. There is no eraser on this. So how do I make sure I have everything to erase? Well, there's 2 of them. I have in the same, like, right in the next one down. I either carry around with me one of these kind of erasers. Just a plain white poly eraser. I got these, but I don't use them that often because they're kind of garbage. I have some ombre erasers. When you erase with these, they're supposed to turn into, like, an ombre. I don't like them. They are very, very stiff. And they don't erase well. So I also like to use little pencil top erasers. I absolutely adore these things. I really, really like the pale purples and the pinks. I'm going to put a pale purple one on for right now. And I usually lose these, but it's fine because you see how many I have. So I just pop them right on the top of this. They fit really snug, which is really, really nice. And keep that in there. And then I also put in, usually, one of these. Now that's usually everything that I keep in this bag. But I have other cute things I can show off. For example, my stickers. I have a lot of stickers. This is just one of my rolls of stickers that I use a lot. I use these mainly to close envelopes and everything. So I thought I'd show those off a little bit. I have a few cute items of stationery. Not a lot of them, but I do have a few. I have, as I showed off before, my little notepads. I love these things. I actually have one of them that's hanging on my whiteboard that I think it was actually Callard as well who got me. And they're the tiny tabs like these, which are great for like bookmarking or like writing tiny little notes like this is the person who's working on this part of a project. So that's over here. I think I have, those are photo cards. Where are my other stickers? I have the stickers that I used on little Tums bin. I have some of those still left over. And sometimes I'll bring stickers along with me. I'm not going to because I don't think I'm going anywhere where I need a sticker. But like if I know I'm going to see my nieces, I'll have that. Sometimes if I know I'm going to like a nice place, I will bring either my digital camera. Sorry, it's in the tech bin, which is where I also keep my Switch stuff. This guy is a Nikon Coolplex. This is from, I believe, the early 2000s. It's just a really shitty digital camera. That's 4 now. It's just like a really shitty digital camera. I don't think I even have batteries in it right now. No, I do. I do, but I don't think any of them will work. I'll sometimes pack this with me, or if I'm feeling extra fancy, it's on the other side of this room again. I need to get better at actually making sure I have everything set up and ready for stream. And I also need to make sure I'm not getting things caught. Uno momento. If I'm feeling fancy, I'll pack along my Instamax. I got this a long time ago. I don't think I have any film in there. That's usually right here. I think the film card right now is full, but I don't have batteries for it. And that's this guy. This is the little capture button. You can choose what kind of daylight you're in, and it helps with photo exposure. It doesn't have any batteries right now, so that's why nothing's happening. But if I know that I'm going to be going out to a place that's going to be like really photogenic or anything like that, I will bring a little Instamax with me. Just because it's pretty. And it takes little pretty pictures. And I usually get the stuff with the really cute borders. Sorry about that, my headset disconnected again. But yeah, I'm not going to put those in there because the only place I'm going soon is work. So now I can just take this. And I can zip it up. And that's pretty much what I keep in my bag. This is what I keep in my purse. This is just my everyday bag that I use. It's the perfect size. It fits everything. The other fun thing that I didn't talk about, I can adjust these straps on there. And I can show you guys. Let me just undo the strap on the other side. The other thing I like about this is that I can slide this through this little tab up here. And clip these there. And then it turns into a backpack. See? It's now a backpack. You can say I have similar bags. Theirs is just Kirby. Aw, it's really cute. There was actually a Kirby option when I bought this, when Carolyn bought this one for me. Because I was with them when they bought this. There was a Hello Kitty option. There was a Kuromia option. There was a Melody option, a Cinema Roll, a Pom Pom Purin, and a Kirby. And I thought the Kirby was really, really weird, and that's why I remembered it. Is because it's silly, because Kirby's a Nintendo character and not a Sanrio character. And the rest of the listing was all like even in the listing, it was listed as Sanrio. He likes the little pink ball. The little pink ball is friend-shaped. How can you not like him? But yeah, that's pretty much what I keep on there. If I'm traveling, I'll also put a luggage tag on this guy, and it usually goes on this side. Just so I have 2 things on each side. But I'm not going to put that on there because it's doxing me. But yeah. This guy is just... This is what I bring everywhere. I absolutely adore it. Now that that's done, and that's all packed up... Oh, sometimes I'll also put hand sanitizer on there. That's the other 2 things that I didn't put on there yet. Just because I don't have any that look nice. And because I forgot to grab them from the other room. Because my office and my bedroom are separate. And I keep my hand lotions and my hand sanitizers in my bedroom. And so... Hold on, I'm adjusting my gloves a bit. I also usually put a hand lotion and hand sanitizer. I always use the hand sanitizer and then the lotion, because it usually helps with everything. It makes it just nicer. So yeah. That was really, really fun to do. I really, really like stuff like that. I don't know why. It just feels so like... It's like intimate knowledge to know what's in somebody's purse. I don't know why I like it so much. It's just a weird little thing. But yeah, now we're going to move on to another little section that I had for the ASMR, which is going to be just normal dining stuff. Originally, I was thinking about doing, whatchamacallit, a like mukbang ASMR thing, but I decided to move that until tomorrow. So tomorrow's stream is going to be that. Actually, let me look on Twitter. Which one of them is the most popular vote on Twitter so far? Let's see, I got this stuff here. Let me see, profile. Which one is winning right now? It looks like sushi is winning out, but it's very quickly... Taco Bell and sushi are actually like neck and neck for the mukbang stream. That's still going to be up overnight, so if you guys want to vote in that, it's on my Twitter, which I can try and link. Oh, I also right now have coffee. I made a coffee earlier today and started drinking it just because I was feeling a little extra tired. I needed a little more pep in my step. So I have some coffee here too. I don't usually drink black coffee, but technically it's not black coffee. Okay. Here. We're going to talk about this a little bit just because it's silly. This is some coffee that I have. It's actually in like a camera lens cup. For reference, my aunt used to be a photographer. So she had a bunch of these, and one day she gave one to me. And I was like, it's cute. I like it. And there used to be a lid for it as well, but I don't know where the lid went. I just use it as a coffee cup, so... It's this cute little coffee cup that is a... It's literally just an old camera lens that somebody... it broke, and somebody took the actual, like, broken lens part out and replaced it with, like, a little insulated mug. And I absolutely love these things. So, but yeah. This isn't black coffee. I'm just telling you that right now. I don't like black coffee. This isn't black coffee, but it's also doesn't have creamer in it. Because I ran out of my almond milk that I usually use as creamer. But what is in this, it is... I don't know the actual name for it, but it's half actual coffee and half hot chocolate. So I put the hot chocolate powder in here, and because I have a Keurig, I use the Keurig to make coffee. So the coffee went into there. A mocha? Yeah, I think it's called a mocha. But a mocha without cream. So I've been like sipping on this, and it's been a little iffy. I'm gonna let you guys hear me sipping, so just. But yeah, it actually tastes really, really good. Surprisingly, you get some of the coffee taste. You get some of the. You get some of the coffee taste. You get some of the hot chocolate taste. It's really, really good. But yeah. So this is what I've been drinking today. I've been going between this and water because I actually don't really like the aftertaste of this. So don't worry, chat. I am hydrating. I have this. And then I also have... I'm actually going to keep this right up there. My actual water. So I have a weird habit. I have a weird habit where I really, really like... I don't like using the same cup. Well, not only do I... If I'm, like, drinking a bunch of water... I usually don't change my actual cup out for a week. So I've been using this cup for the past couple of days, and just whenever I get too empty, I put more ice in it, and then I refill it. There used to be ice in this, because I filled it up this morning, but I've been drinking it and nursing off of it, as well as this. This is an ADHD thing, apparently, because I've talked to other people. This is an ADHD thing, where I drink 2 drinks at once, because it keeps me interested in the drink. I just noticed I got a Discord message. Who is messaging me? Ah, I see. Okay. Just a group DM. I can respond to it later. Let me reopen up Twitch so I can see what you guys are saying. But yeah. Try to adjust this so you guys can kind of see when I do this. Ah, shit. It's hard to do this on camera, Christ. Just cheeky and cute. I'm being silly today. I'm being extra silly because it's an ASMR. There we go. I got a nice swallowing noise for you. It's silly. I'm gonna put those up there. while I get on to the next portion, because I've spent a little bit on the drinky drinks. So, I talked about this earlier, but Callard earlier in the year had purchased me a candle. So, this really, really cute packing peanuts came in there. So I kept them. And we're going to be crushing some of them today. I thought it'd be really, really funny. So yeah, start off with some bag. I quickly move these out of the shot. Gotta quickly move this right up there so that you guys can hear this. Throwing them into a little box so that I can easily dispose of the shavings. I'm actually gonna quickly, because this used to be an old medication box. Just gonna quickly rip that out. It's so weird doing this. Sorry. I'm just not used to doing something on stream without talking. I haven't done that in like years. One of you guys kind of savor the sound for a while. So that's why that was a little quiet. But yeah. So messy. Here. Try doing it this way. So we're just gonna Chad, I think this is the weirdest stream I've ever done. I'm not used to doing ASMR other than like whispering and talking to you guys. So like doing this is like really, really weird for me. I need a bigger trash box for these. I'm gonna need a bigger trash box because it's so full already. Chat, I already filled it up so much. It's already so full. Chat, I regret getting such a big box of these. It's such a big box of them. And I have more than just this bag full of these styrofoam pellets. Chat, how should we torture the styrofoam pellets? What would you guys be interested in watching me do to the styrofoam pellets? Put them on screen. Chat, do you guys have any ideas for how I can make some good noises other than just fondling them like I have been? Chat, what can I do other than fondle? Test, test, test. Hello. Hi, Sheen. I'm never going to be able to pronounce it right until I hear someone correct me pronunciation on it. Let me know, but what are some other ways that I can butcher these guys up? I'm trying to think of other ways. Ooh, I got some ideas. Grab out marker. This will probably stain my gloves if I get it on there, but it'll be fine. Fire, but really, the rubbing is a good start. Yeah, it was. It was. I wonder how. Damn it! Can't get it open. I can't get it open. I can't get it open with the gloves on. Oh dear God! I'm gonna have to like bite on it. Hold on. Here, you guys get some mouth sounds. Perfect. Perfect. You guys get to hear some mouth sounds too. Well, whatever's in these markers is melting the styrofoam, I think. Hold on. I'm going to use the brush tip side. I opened up the wrong side of them. I was going to use the brush tip, and then I opened up the pinpoint side. So let me just fix that. Chat, this makes it look so much worse. Chat, that makes it look so much worse. That makes it look like an actual, like, it makes it look like an organ. Twitch, this is a packing peanut. YouTube, this is a packing peanut. I swear, it's not an organ. Well, it doesn't look as much. It doesn't look as bad on the camera as it does IRL. IRL just looks like an organ. Let's put it out of its misery. Ah, shit. These are going in the washer. I'm not gonna crush this one. I'm not gonna crush this one because the ink is gonna get on my gloves even more. I now have to bleach these gloves. Shit. I really hope we have bleach. I haven't checked in a while. That's why I chose the white gloves. I originally was going to get just like fingerless green gloves, but then I realized they wouldn't cover my entire hand properly. So I stuck with the white ones because then I can at least bleach them if they get stained. So I'm really hoping this will come out with bleach. But yeah. Let's see. Let's use some tools on these guys. How about the next one we'll use a tool? I've had this little screwdriver that I've been thinking about. Here, I'm gonna quickly move these a bit closer. There we go. I've gutted it. I've gutted its organs. This is such a messy stream, Jesus Christ. God, this is the messiest stream I've ever done. I'm gonna be finding packing peanut powder on my fucking desk until I vacuum it. I'm gonna have to vacuum my desk for Because tomorrow's going to be another hand cam. I'm going to have to vacuum my desk. Shit. I'm going to have to vacuum my desk to get all the fucking packing peanut off. It's all over my leg. Because I've just been starting to scrape them onto the floor. So I'll have to probably vacuum the floor after stream. What a way to start the morning. I know, it's great. You know, I got an idea. This won't be as safe. Chat, don't do this at home. Especially if you're a child, don't do this at home. I'm an adult and a trained professional. I am an adult and a trained professional. Don't try this at home. Actually, do I have something metal that I could put on the table? Something that shouldn't catch fire, just in case? I do have a thing that I could use on the table. Just in case it catches fire. It's right here. I'm gonna use this tin of my sewing tray. I'm gonna use one of these. You guys know these guys. I was gonna say bad idea, the gloves might catch. I'm not gonna actually light this with my gloves. I'm going to heat this guy up and see what happens. So, I can do this part off camera because I have a thing there. Alright, so just so you guys know, I'm not gonna do this with the gloves on. I am at least... Hold on. Why am I pulling off my left hand when I'm right-handed? I'm gonna pull off my gloves for this. Don't worry, I'm being safe. I'm being safe. I have a fire extinguisher nearby, just in case. Ooh. Ha ha ha. I almost did it bad. Understood. Good, also butter cookies from Arnold. They're fucking great. I actually got this off the top of my sewing tray. So, I just lit a candle. Because I had an idea. So, ooh, I accidentally showed my hand on stream. No. I'm gonna have to cut that part out of the VODs. I'm gonna have to cut that part out of my VODs. It's okay, I don't think anyone could see the thing. Oh no, you guys know that I'm the same skin color as my character. How traumatic. I don't think that's the one that has any scarring, so I think we're good. I do have some scars. Put the hand off for its insolence? Nah, it'll be fine. Twitch and YouTube, this is done by a trained professional. Don't you worry. It's nice and hot. Not hot enough, apparently. Hold on. This is done by a trained professional, chat. Don't do this at home. Don't do what I'm about to do. I thought it would. So, you know what? I'm gonna... Oh, that's interesting. It's such a light material that it's just burning. It's such a light material that even before I can get it up to the flame, it's just melting. That's really, really interesting. Oh, there we go. It's on fire now. Ooh. It turned into goop. Look at how thin that goop is. Look at how thin that is. That's crazy. I would have never guessed it'd be only like that. Burn. Hello, Shin. Welcome to Twitch chat. Join the Twitch side. I did not expect for that to happen. Chat, note that down. I did not expect for that to happen. I'm gonna keep this lit. I'm not gonna burn any other ones. But, I'm surprised that that's what happened. Chat, again, don't try that at home. I am a trained professional. Actually, I lied. I am going to use it again. I am going to use the fire again. Because I got an idea. Oopsies. Oopsies. I'm going to actually wipe this off here, maybe? Because I got an idea. Now, chat. You guys remember I had a spoon by me earlier. Chat, don't try this at home. YouTube and Twitch, this is a packing peanut. It's a packing peanut. And a candle. And a spoon. This isn't anything else. This is done by a trained professional. It's not melting like it. Well, good news, the back of the spoon is burnt. Oh, shit. That part's gonna get cut out of the VOD. Haha! I just realized that a spoon is reflective. So is this thing. Haha. This VOD's immediately coming off of YouTube. And getting slightly edited down. So chat, it just burnt the back of the spoon. It didn't melt like how I thought it would. That's really interesting. That is really, really interesting. In bad news, I think I just stained the back of the spoon. Yeah, and this is one of the new spoons, too. It's nice and warm. We're gonna stop with the experimenting with the fire for right now. It's fine. This VOD is gonna come down immediately. You guys didn't see anything. I will fix it, don't worry. Man, that thing is like a funhouse mirror, Christ. Probably because it's a curved silver surface. It's weird. Just gonna set those back there. I'm gonna just quickly... I also got a little bit on here. Alright, what are some other things we could probably... Ooh. I just realized I have another thing that I could try with it. So chat. I do in fact own a taser. For home defense. So... if chat wouldn't mind, I'm gonna bring this back out here. This will probably catch fire. Chat, this is done by a professional. Don't do this at home. Pest control, exactly. Chat, this is done by a professional. Don't do this at home. If, like, seriously, don't do this. Don't do this. This is gonna be loud. Chat, this is gonna be really, really loud. For an ASMR, this will be really, really loud. Check as he starts playing. Exactly. Ready? Ready, ready, ready? Wow. I'm surprised. It didn't do much. I also think this is running low on battery. That might be why. Yeah. It didn't do a thing to this thing. These packing peanuts are weirdly resistant. That is so interesting. Chat, not only are we doing ASMR, but we're learning. We're learning. Anywho's, we're gonna take a tweezer to it now. I'm really, really glad that YouTube has a blur feature that I can do, so I can just blur any of the shiny stuff that might dox me. I love how this started as an ASMR and like crushing packing peanuts, and we just turned to fire and electrocuting them. I'm so surprised that that didn't do anything. My room also smells like burn now. My room, because of this packing peanut, and yes, this used to be a packing peanut, my room smells horrible now. Luckily, I have my air fresheners, and I could probably light my candle again to get it out of there, but holy heck. Such a stupid stream. I've never done ASMR before, and I'm so happy about it. Such an interesting stream. Such an interesting stream, chat. But yeah, I'm surprised that the taser didn't do anything. I'm so surprised the taser didn't do anything. It kind of makes me scared about the effectiveness of this taser if there's someone that breaks into my house. Chat, you didn't hear that. If you heard that, you didn't hear it. Listen, listen, listen. I had coffee for breakfast, and I had, like, a little, like, a sandwich. I didn't have much else. Ooh, here's a good idea. Here's another thing that's on my little... that's in my vicinity now that I could use to mess with these guys. Let me just quickly... ask someone if they're willing to test the effectiveness. Sadly, I can only think of one person that would allow me to. And I don't talk to them much. But I will ask them next time I see them. Because I think I know one person who probably would. I'm gonna get the corpses off of here for right now. The little packing peanut corpses. I volunteer. Callard, no. Bad Callard. Quickly get another one of these out. So I have a hairbrush here. This is actually a volume hairbrush that I got from my mother. It's got a styling tip on one end, so... and the other end is bristles, which I can't really use that well. Here, I'll use this to demonstrate. Got a good sound to it, not gonna lie. Maybe I'll do like a whole hairbrushing ASMR kind of thing. That would be funny. But take this. Now my hypothesis before I even start, is that this is gonna start shredding this thing like really fine bits. That's what I think is gonna happen. So let's test it. Move that down there. Wow, this thing's like falling apart. Oh my god. It's doing exactly what I thought it would. This is the one that's doing exactly how I thought it would. Yeah, it just shredded like Parmesan cheese. Wow. 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 Interesting. I'm gonna put this in the graveyard. Hello, Woof Woof. Trying to think of some other ways that I can torture these. Oh, I can use... Surprised I didn't think of this first.
Papas, you can't be in here right now. Come on. Papas.
One moment, chat. I'm gonna break real quick and let the papas out. I'll be back in 1 minute. Don't worry, I'll be back. And we are back. Hello. Sorry, I had to deal with the woof woofs. I don't know why they were whining. But hello, welcome back in. We're going to continue on. I've gotten a few more things that we can do for the ASMR, so we're going to try that. But first, we're going to continue on with our packing peanut torture. So I'm going to have a few of these on this little tray here, just for easier cleanup. We're going to next start by just scissoring them. So we're going to just... I really like the sound of that. Okay, I'm going to use these just so I don't accidentally cut off the tips of my gloves. My god, those sounds are wonderful. Thank you. I'm glad. It is just packing peanuts being trimmed by scissors. So actually, let's get the camera. Let's get it real close to the camera, and then I can quickly move those. Let me quickly grab those. Alright. I think we did a lot for those skizzer sounds. Very, very lovely. Let me put those into the box of doom, we'll call it. Our little box that I've been putting all of the messed up pieces in. It's getting pretty full. It's getting pretty full, chat. Alright. That's getting pretty full. Maybe I'll do a whole stream with just skizzer sounds. The next sound that I was thinking with these guys, I'm gonna grab a couple more out of the box. In the bag, I should say. In the bag. Let's get that dropping on the metal sound again. This is a nice one. The next one that I thought we could do were some skewerings. So good, thank you, thank you. It's my first time doing one of these, so I'm really excited to see how it turns out. Anywho, we're gonna just start skewering some of these. Ooh. Would you make a 3D avatar for those in the future? I do have my 3D. It depends. So the reason I'm not using my 3D avatar right now is because when I do the 3D avatar, I need tracking for it. And this is the same webcam that I use for my 3D tracking. So for right now, we're not using it. But in the future, I would love to do some of these with a 3D avatar. Do the next. Let's try to do multiple at once. I wonder. I got an idea. I got a silly, funny idea, chat. I'm gonna pull some more out of the bag for this one. Peanuts, yes. Put a few more on the tray. Ooh, that bent a little bit. Quickly push those up and then... I got an idea. So chat, not only are these kebabs, but wouldn't you say that they look kind of like shawarma kebabs? Like, that was my first thought when I did these. These remind me of shawarma. So what if I were to try and carve it off like a shawarma? I can do couple at once, actually. Ooh, that one popped out. Shawarma. I've never actually had shawarma. I've seen it, but I've never actually been able to have it. I was supposed to go with some friends originally, like, because one of my friends really, really likes shawarma. But, I've never been able to actually go with them. I've always had to cancel the plans, whether it be just because we didn't have the money to, or something like that. That, or, like, something popped up. Depends on the joint. If you want somewhere, start with shawarma wrap. I'll try it. I'll try it out. My friends have invited me to some, like, actually, like, really, really nice shawarma places, because there's a large community. They have a large community that makes some of them. But, just make sure all of the little bits are still in the thing. I know I'm gonna have to vacuum my desk, but I'd like to minimize the amount I have to do that as much as I can. I'm gonna do this side. I love shawarma. I can't wait to try it eventually. Shawarma's pretty good. Hello, Auntie. Welcome to the stream. Hi. There we go. Ah, look at that. Look at that lovely plate of packing peanut shawarma. It's delicious. Shawarma, doner kebab are the only reason I don't hate the country of Germany. I like Germany. I've never actually been to Germany. I would love to go to Germany. I have a good friend of mine who's German, who has done some art for the channel. Rebecca Doodles on Twitter, and they've done a lot of like really, really nice art for the channel. And we were talking actually about some German foods that they have there and not in the US. And every time I hear her talk about anything from Germany, especially like food, because I'm a big foodie, I always really, really want to go over to visit her. Alright, that's enough skewering for now. I'm gonna put those skewers away, and these ones can still be properly used. Also, to answer the question of why I have these, just randomly have skewers on hand, that is a question for the ghost. The ghost randomly had them near our liquor cabinet. So my guess is for martinis, but I'm not sure. I'm not a big drinker, so I wouldn't know. Ooh, actually. I'm gonna quickly toss these. Alright. See if we have another bit of thing that we can do here. Really? My possibly ignorant understand Germans eat bread and sausages. They eat... I don't... No, not really. I don't hear... Rebecca and I have talked about sausages before, and it's, like, really, like... It's not something that they particularly eat a lot over there. There's some people that probably do, but where she is, I don't think it's really much of a cultural thing. She is not from, like, Belgium, where a lot of, like, the stereotypically German things are. She's somewhere else in the country that I can't really talk about because, you know, doxing. And, like, she's complained about it before. A lot of people think that German food and German culture is just what is in Belgium, when it really isn't. And there's a lot of other really good foods and other, like, interesting cultural things that aren't just there. Anywho's. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what I would do next for that. I got an idea. This is something that I was going to show earlier when I was doing my little, like, pack my bag with me little segment. This is my little container that I keep all of my coins in. So I keep all of my little coins in there, and this usually goes in my bag too. It used to be an earbuds case that I got from Miniso, and now I just use it for change. So, I'm gonna go back a little bit. I was going to do the segment earlier, but I couldn't find it. I found it on my kitchen counter when I went over to feed the dogs, because that's why they were in here whining. Is because they had ran out of their food. So I gave them a little bit extra today. So yeah. Also, let's hear it on the fabric. And I think I'm going to quickly do some counting. We're going to do counting with Laika. I'm going to quickly count my change because I actually don't know how much I have there. For which, not really. We have a 25. Usually, here's how I count my change, and this is what I found is the best way to count change. Because we're going to do a little bit of this, and then I had an idea with this box pertaining to the packing peanuts. So we'll get back to the packing peanuts soon. But before then, I'm going to be counting coins. So what I first like to do is I like to separate them by things. So for reference, I'm an American. These are all American coins. I do have, like, Canadian coins. I do have some yen that I got from family members. I also happen to have a lot of arcade tokens that I just randomly collect. And I also have, like, a $50 somewhere. I have a lot of really interesting coins. But these are just the ones that I had in my purse, and I moved them out of there. I think the reason I moved these out of there was because I was looking for some extra stuff. Pennies. Yes, we're going to separate the pennies first because they're the most delicious. Wait, yen from family members? Yeah, so an interesting fact about my family is my great-grandmother used to travel a lot. She used to work for the IRS, so she had traveled a lot for other banking things. She was also an art teacher, so she was certified for banking with the IRS, and she also was an art teacher. So she went on a lot of trips with her savings to go to places. Like, she traveled the world a lot. She's been to Hungary, she's been to Russia, she'd been to Japan. I'm saying had because she's actually sadly passed. She sadly passed when I was in 6th grade, so I didn't get to know that much. But I used to go over her house a lot, and when I started liking anime, she actually gave me a few of her old yen that she had gotten in her travels when she visited Japan. So I have those, and they're very nice. But say I don't have any nickels here. I don't like nickels. To be honest, I really don't like nickels. So here's all of these. It looks like I only have... Nope, I actually do have a nickel. These little buggers. I don't really like nickels. I prefer to have pennies and dimes and quarters than nickels. But yeah, so here's these guys. So now we're going to, I'm going to quickly count these up. I'm going to put them in a different container than this one because I'm going to use this one soon. Do I actually have another container nearby? We'll just count them and then I'll keep them in here and then I'll use this and just wipe off the counter. Your grandma says cool. My great-grandmother was cool. She was really, really cool. She's one of the reasons why I got into art when I did. And why I had access to a lot of art supplies, which really helped with being creative. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cents, 10, 20, 30. So I'm just quickly going to jot that down. I have 30 cents in not quarters. Okay, that's up here. Pardon the rough handwriting, it's because I'm holding it. And now we're going to... Why have they chosen today, of all days? We're going to count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's $1, $1.25, $1.50, and 75. $2, $2.25, $2.50, $2.75, $3, $3.25, $3.50, $3.75, $4. So, doing my math, I had 30 cents plus $4 equals $4 and 30 cents. I'm going to quickly stick that on my tray. So I know how much I have when I put it back into my bag. What's the best thing that $4.30 can buy you in America? I will say this right now. The American economy is not good. American economy is pretty dog water right now. So $4.30 can't get you much. You might be able to get 1 jug of milk. Definitely be able to get at least 1 or 2 candy bars. You'd probably be able to get a good, like a my handful, which is very small, because I have very small hands. Like, here. For reference, here's something that you would all... I can't use that. I was going to use my Nintendo Switch, and then I realized if I show one side, it's kind of a mirrored surface, and on the other side, it has anime boobs. So I can't show that on Twitch and YouTube. What is the best thing that I have for size reference nearby? I'm trying to think. What is something that everybody has? There's a few things I think everyone has. So, like, scissors for size reference. These are just a normal pair of 7-inch scissors for hand scale reference. Coins? Yes, I did some coin counting. Here, I can use my lighter. Lighter for size reference. Lighters are about... Actually, I can measure my hand. Hold on. I'm going to move this back up. I can actually measure my hand. I have some measuring tape on me. So I can measure how big my hand is. My hand, for reference, can I buy a hot dog? A Costco hot dog, yes. So for reference, from the tip of my index from the tip of my middle finger to my wrist, it's about 6 inches. And then width-wise, my hands are about, including the thumb, 4.5 inches. Not including the thumb, 3 inches. So I have 3-inch span on my knuckles. My ring finger all the way around. My ring finger around is about 2 3/4 inches around. I do have little chubby. I have little hands and I have chubby hands. I have very chubby hands. My hands are very small and chubby. So yeah, I have very, very teeny tiny hands. Also, lighters in the US are about 3.5 inches big. Yeah, I'm gonna say about 3 inches. For reference. I'm back. Hello, Arthur. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Gio. Welcome to the stream. I noticed y'all popped in. So we're going to continue. It's time for more peanut torture. Because I thought of another way to get some good sounds. I just wanted to get all my coins out of here and count them first. So, pull a few more of these out. Sorry, what? We got more of those. And the reason I'm not using my metal thing here is not only because it is holding my coins, but because it is going to be in here. I'm going to squish them in between that. Ready? Into these guys a little more. Come on. Help? No, you don't get saved. You don't get saved from the ASMR stream. You're gonna watch and you're gonna like this, the funny little sounds ASMR. Another one of those on there. I'm gonna just cut right into it. Ooh, that was a good one. That was a good one. We got a few of them that were good, but most of them weren't. Those are going to go in our little graveyard over here. I might just start using a different box to put all of them in. Anywho, now that we're done with that, I'm going to quickly fold this guy up. We're actually going to do some origami now. Because when I was in middle school, I learned how to do this. So you go like this. You fold it like that. And then you fold the other side in. Actually, I did it wrong. I wasn't supposed to fold that side. Can I make a crane? No, I don't know how to make a crane. This is all I know how to do. This, I will say, is all I know how to do. I learned how to do this in middle school. So I don't have that much knowledge on origami. But I'm just going to show you guys a little thing that I used to do. Specifically with Post-it notes. Then you have this side that needs to get folded in. And then crisply fold the edges. And voila! You have yourself a miniature envelope. I'm going to fold this side down to seal it. It's not the best one because I'm wearing gloves and I usually do this with bare hands. But yeah, it's meant to be a little envelope. I'm going to quickly fold that in half again. Just so I have a little paper in here that says how much I have in there, so I can just easily peek. I'm going to take these back again. I'm just going to quickly gather them up and start placing them into here. Because this has to go back in my bag. Ooh, actually, here's another sound that I didn't do yet. Is there a $1 coin? In America, no, there's not. I think that actually, yes, there is. I do not own any. They're very, very rare. I don't have them on me right now, and I don't know where I put them last. But I do have $1 and $2 coins from Canada. They're called loonies and toonies. So now that's all in there. Let's see, we used to have dollar coins. I got a couple from working in retail. Yeah, there are American $1 coins, so they're not as common. Just slide that right into my bag as well. It's like I know we're missing something. All right. So now that we got that done, I'm gonna re-put out these guys. If there's any recommendations any of you guys have, please let me know. I would absolutely love. Antimatter. Are you valid to buy things with them? Yes, it's valid to buy things with them in America. You actually can. If you guys have any ideas of how I can do more stuff to the styrofoam with some of the tools I have that are on display here, let me know. Ooh, I thought of something. So, fun fact I have about these guys is that certain types of super glue does make styrofoam melt. Let's see if any of my super glues that I have do that. So I'm quickly gonna just pick one of them. Sure, we'll put you two together. I want to see if any of these will. Yeah, if the glue contains acetone. Oh, I see. So let's see. Hold that up to the camera. So this is the one that we put the super glue on. Oh, you can see it kind of bubbling. I think it does have acetone in it. You can see it kind of bubbling. It is starting to... Yeah, don't sniff it. Don't worry, I won't. I have 2 Bulgarian left that I got discounted and was like, oh, I'm gonna save this one. I have it for eternity too. Broke, spent it 2 weeks later. Don't have 2 live notes anymore. I'm sorry about that. It sucks when you have to give away something that is like kind of precious to you. And yeah, looks like this one does have acetone in it, so we are going to be able to... Hopefully the camera can hear this. Put a lot on there just in case. Because if you guys can see, let me just pick it up with this because I don't want to get super glue on my gloves because then it won't come out. It is making a little bit of sound. But as you can see there, it looks like this glue does have acetone because it is in fact melting. Make sure you're in a ventilated room. The popping sound is cool. Let's see if I can get any more. I want to try some other super glues that I have, actually. I've been meaning to do this test because I want to start getting into making cosplay props again, so I want to use all my different types of glue. See which one of them's... cannot... The popping sound's really cool. I'm going to make sure I get some more of that then. What, is the glue like burning it? The glue is eating away at it. So the glue has, from what I've been told, specifically by the viewer Antimatter, is that the acetone vapor is... okay, acetone vapor is toxic. I'm going to go open a window then. Let me go open a window. Window has been officially opened. Yeah, don't sniff it. The glue is burning it because the glue has a high acetone content, which is causing it to melt. So let's see. Actually, I could probably just read on the bottle. Not recommended for use on polyethylene or polyisopropyl. So I think this one will also do it too, but this one's a gel, so this will probably have some sort of different reaction. Yeah, super glue will be fine normally, but when the reaction happens, it releases a lot of vapor. Thank you for letting me know. I will keep that in mind. Okay, if it's acetone in the glue, but I know acetone normally what does it. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Too bad I don't have any acetone on hand then, like nail polish remover, because I would have loved to melt some of these. Don't worry. I got a window open, so it should be fine. Oh yeah. Chat, look at that. that completely ate through the styrofoam. I should have paid attention to chemistry and not to get to class to play soccer. Fair, fair. I never actually took a chemistry class. So in my schooling system, chemistry wasn't required. You could take either chemistry or earth science, and I chose earth science because I like pretty rocks. I'm going to quickly put those two together. We'll see if it does anything. It's like the super glue is kind of dripping a little bit, so I'm just going to quickly prop those guys up. So yeah, I have some Gorilla Glue. I have my... This is the glue that caused the thing to erode. Some super nail glue. Even says caution. Bonds skin instantly, so if you glue two parts of your hand together, it will glue them. The fact that I'm not able to find a... Oh, ingredients. Ethyl cyanocolate and polymethanol methocyclate. I took chemistry and a hobby chemist. I made a rocket fuel. That's interesting to know. I didn't know that about you, Auntie. I knew that you do stuff with AI and you do stuff with specifically like programming, but I wasn't sure. Here, I'm gonna quickly put some more on there. Maybe we'll get some of the sounds again. It's gonna take a second to actually start eating through it. I'm gonna put that right there. And the last one I'm gonna try is this Elmer's glue all. I don't think Elmer's will, since it's safe and non-toxic, but you never know. You never know. Move that down so I can specifically hear it. Are you like the Terminator man? I do main programming as main thing. Chemistry is what I do as a side thing. Pretty much exclusively rocket fuel and explosives. Noted. I know who to talk about for 4th of July then. Or Canada Day. Whichever comes first. I'm gonna put that Elmer's glue all just on there. And then just the rest of the dab on there. I don't think the Elmer's glue is going to do anything. I don't think the glue all is going to be strong enough to do anything. Canada Day is July 1st, if I remember. I was in Canada on Canada Day. Yeah, you were! Yeah, because I got a message from you. Yeah, you were in Canada on Canada Day. Which is why it was really, really funny to me. Also, Carolyn and their friends actually went out to Toronto on that day too, which is even funnier. I'm going to use some of my D&D paints actually on it. Just because I'm curious if they're going to do anything. I should actually make sure I test these and figure out like if any of my products that I'm using for miniatures do that. Hello, I did not want any of the goopies on my thing. And now there's goopies on the thing. I'm just going to use another one of these to wipe it up. Looks like the Elmer's glue all isn't doing what I thought it would. But I am going to put some on there. I'm going to let it dry, and then maybe pulling them apart will be an interesting sound. My turn, I had to fix a door and check on blueberries. How are the blueberries going? How is growing the blueberries going? I'm very curious about that. It also looks like the acetone one that I put under the mic has stopped bubbling, and that's how much of it's gone. So yeah, acetone plus styrofoam is not good. I'm gonna quickly take this to the trash. It's in the trash box now. I had to throw it out. I'm also probably gonna plop this one into there as well, since it looks like nothing here having any kind of chemical reaction. Blueberries were fucked for a little bit. Actually getting back to how they're supposed to be. The rest of the plants are doing much better. That's good. The first glue contain propentone. Let me look. Let's see this. So I know you guys probably won't be able to see this, but polymethanol. P-O-L-Y-M-E-T-H-Y-L. And ethyl, C-Y-A-N-O-C-R-Y-L-A-T-E. That's what's in this one. I don't know if y'all will be able to read that, but that's what it says on the back of there. I'm getting closer. It's going to take my camera a sec to adjust. The polystuff is the main ingredient in acrylic. I may be wrong though. This is specifically, I got it specifically to glue on acrylic, like fake plastic acrylic nails. Because, as you guys can see, I keep my nails short so I can wear the gloves. I also tend to bite my nails, so if I'm going out, like to a fancy thing, like a wedding or something like that, I just glue on my nails. Yeah, probably then. Lol. Very funny, very funny. Actually, I'm gonna pull out a Sharpie. The Sharpie, I think, sometimes also eats through styrofoam, depending on which styrofoam it is. So it's worth it to at least even just try a little bit. There's that. We'll leave that for a minute and see if it does that. Kind of sounds like a fork on a plate. Interesting. It's like we probably get some interesting sounds from it. It might also just be not picking up as well on my thing. But yeah. We'll also try an Expo marker, because Expo markers sometimes have acetone in them as well. Sharpies don't contain ingredients that melt styrofoam. It's mostly the oil with a little ink. Fair enough, fair enough. Alcohol and Expo could have the reaction. Can't guarantee anything though. It'll be fine. I just scrubbed one down and we'll see how that works. Sharpies are tasty though. Hate acetone working with it. Hate the smell. It makes your hands extremely cold and dry. Oh, I know that feeling. Because I have to use it to get off nail polish and stuff like that. Yeah. Doesn't look like they're having any kind of reaction. I wonder. I have some... You have... You don't say what's in you, so I'm not sure if this will do anything, but does acetone smell anything like ammonia? Because ammonia smells great. Kind of. It's got that sharper smell to it. I actually do have whiteboard cleaner, because I have a whiteboard, but I'm not seeing any kind of ingredients on it, so this might do something, it might not. Again, this is done by a trained professional. So, it looks kind of like it did something. Move that closer to the mic for you guys. Trained professional, it's more likely someone who's under the watchful eye of someone who does chemistry. Fair. Fair. Expo burns pretty well. Please don't. Oops. I didn't read that message before spraying it. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Even after that, still continues to spray it on more things. I'm under the eye of a chemist, and also, I'm kind of knowledgeable in household cleaners from years of experimenting, so it'll be fine. Again, if you're a child, don't just randomly mix chemicals and put them on styrofoam. I'm doing this because I'm a trained professional and being overseen by trained professionals, so it's fine. Looks like it's not having any kind of reaction anymore. Looks like it had a little bit of bubbling, but nothing. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. I do have fire with me. I have fire and very little regard for my own safety. Don't tempt me. I should teach the thermite. That would be awesome. You know what? I'm gonna move these away from the microphone and we're actually gonna try it. Ready? It just put it out. Don't worry, I have a... Again, don't try this at home. I have a fire extinguisher nearby. I can be safe. Everything I'm doing is safely. I'm using eye protection. I'm using... I have all the kind of flame protection that I'm gonna need. Too much contamination in the fluid. Fair. Oh well. It didn't light as much as I thought it would, so it's fine. Also, please tell me the window's still open. The window is still open. I haven't shut the window. I have a fire extinguisher near me. Everything's fine. My science experiments are going fine. I'm doing everything safely. I'm under the watchful eye of professionals, and I am a professional, so it'll be fine. It's okay. It's fine. I wonder if this would do anything. So, chat, for reference, this is a really old face cream. I put it in here a while ago and haven't used it, so... Just kidding. I'm not going to put any kind of random creams on anything. That would be weird. That would be weird, chat. It would be weird. I need something, a reason to put something on something. But yeah, it looks like this isn't doing much of anything. Sadly. No funny reactions. It'll be fine. Window's still open. If If need be, I also have a fan that can bring it to a room. I have a fire extinguisher. It'll be fine. I'm trained in what to do in emergency situations like this, so it'll be fine. I know thermite is 2 parts aluminum, used to power for better results, and 3 parts iron rust oxide, rusted dust. Interesting. We're not going to make any thermite. Also, again, YouTube, Twitch, I'm not condoning you making any of these. I'm not saying go out and make these. I'm saying I'm a trained professional who's doing experiments myself. This'll be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I am done with this, though. I'm probably gonna go put these in the sink just in case. Do not go make thermite. Yeah, do not make thermite. Do not make anything that can hurt yourself or others unless you are a trained professional. Everyone here is a trained professional, so it's going to be fine. Homemade TNT stream? Maybe. Maybe. If I get a better studio where I could do stuff like that, because I'm surrounded by a lot of flammable objects, even though I do have a fire extinguisher, I'd feel more comfortable doing that within a bigger studio. Anywho's, I think that concludes our random science experiments that we've been doing. All of the random bullshit is now done. Actually, I don't want one of these. For a prize, I'm going to be giving myself a piece of candy.
I get a nice piece of candy as a prize for not blowing myself up and not hurting others. So,
here, I'm actually going to use this so it's a little easier to open. It'd be fun to teach the ferret my dual catalyst rocket mixture. It's so powerful that a standard slug burns for 3 seconds and produces about 1,000 pounds of force per second. That's horrifying. That is horrifying. That would have to be a collab stream where I go over to where you are and do that, and I'm not sure. Made the recipe myself. Good. The fuck is that rocket fuel for, bro? You going to Mars? Let me hear. You guys get to hear me putting a little candy in my mouth. Okay, ready? Move all the tools off. I'm going to put some of them away where they're supposed to go. This goes in there as well. Skizzers go up with my box cutter that I have to open things. Hairbrush goes with things that I need to bring back. Screwdriver also goes up there because that's how I get my camera on and off the stand. I'm going to need that later. Expo is going to go actually back on there so I know where it is. The lighter is going to go back in my bag. I'm going to put it right in the front. Yeah. I just make fun explosives that people shouldn't make and aren't allowed to make. Yeah, no, Kane. I have a class. Okay. Of course, the two sciencey people are arguing in the comments now. Sounds about right. The two people that do sciencey stuff are arguing. It's fine. But yeah. Well, that's most of what I had planned for stream. World Star! World Star! Science World Star! But, like, how do you make a rocket to drive around? Pick up chicks with it? Nah, you just use it to launch rockets and stuff. It's funny. I got my ear cleaner just randomly out. This is a baby ear and nostril cleaner. I don't know why we have it. It was just like, teehee. It'd be funny to bring him out. Not even duct tape? I mean, I could do tape. If you guys want, I can do some tape ASMR too. I have a couple different types of tape. I don't have my duct tape with me. My duct tape is out in the garage right now because we've been using it to seal up a duct that came undone. But yeah. Here. We'll do some tape ASMR. It'll be fun. No, it's wrong, but I'm dying on this hill. Tipped a classmate to the wall in her classroom, managed to stay up there for 3 seconds. Eventually, Tay gave up and tore a huge chunk of wallpaper with it. Oh, it's horrible. I'm guessing the student had to pay for the fixing. Tape sounds are nice. Tape sounds are nice. The electrical tape next. I'll grab my scissors down. Well, our school didn't care. Fair. Fair. It's good to do this now. They're probably like boys will be boys. Yeah, that happens. Schools are very lenient, especially if it's like a public school. Ferret chomp sounds. Ferret chomp sounds from eating candy. Plop that over on the trash tray.
But yeah.
I just looked up what a ferret is. It's one of those things that kill chickens at people's farms. Did you not know what a ferret was this entire time while watching me? Ferrets are kind of just tame weasels. They're the same family. They're like cousins. Alright, I need to stop wasting tape. Even though it's for content and technically not wasting it, I still feel like I'm wasting it, which is like really weird. Ooh, I also have stapler? Yeah, it's a stapler. And you just... You know what's fun? Water bottle sounds. Water bottle sounds are fun. I don't have a water bottle on me right now, but I do have my actual water glass. I did some water sounds earlier. I lost it again. Drink water, you think? Yes, I have been. I have been drinking water. Let me just... Alright. Since a bunch of you are asking for it, I'll do some hydration. I'll do some hydration after I finish this. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get that one in there. But yeah. I'll make sure to drink water now. Okay, I'm gonna pull out my drinks. This will be the last little bit of ASMR because we are getting towards the end of my time. So I'm gonna pull out my drinks. I have just normal water. So you can see throughout the duration of stream I've drank water. And I also have a mocha. This is coffee mixed with hot chocolate. Okay? I'm gonna give you guys a little sippy sips. Yeah, we're getting towards the end. Sadly, I'm gonna be ending at 9. It's already 8, almost 8:50. I do have to end soon. I gotta go spend time with my wifey. I gotta go make myself dinner. But yeah. I threw the spoon away because I used it for the burning section. But here is that. Ready? I'm gonna do another sip of this so I can finish it off. And then we have the last, final little bit. Alright. I finished it. What's in the bottom there is the rest of the hot chocolate. Now we're going to do the water, okay? Delicious, delicious, crisp, cold water. Actually, it's lukewarm. It's room temperature. But delicious cold, crisp water. Okay. Let me see if I can do this without putting my face in camera. Perfect. And that is it for today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Don't worry, I didn't actually choke there. Thank you, Big Fish, for following. Thank you so much. Hold on, I'm gonna do a little heart. Do a little heart. Thank you. Thank you. The follow is greatly, greatly appreciated. That was on Twitch. Don't worry, I didn't choke on the water there. I was just having a hard time gurgling it. And yeah, I'm done with both of my drinks. Let's actually do some of the metal. So that was it for today. That was the last of the ASMR that I had planned. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Very, very much appreciate it. I hope to do more ASMRs like this in the future. As you can see, I have a bunch of these styrofoam pellets left, so we'll probably do some more styrofoam pellet torture eventually. I even got like another silly box full of them. Actually, you know what? For the road, you get one more. Rusted Bartender, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. Just gonna quickly actually... Hold on. I'm gonna move the mic back. I'm gonna do... Will came in right as it ended. It's okay. The VOD won't be up on Twitch, but it will be up on the YouTube, which is currently linked. It will be down for a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit, just because I do have to censor my face and certain other things that were accidentally shown through reflections and stuff. I have to go through and make sure that that's not shown because, you know, doxing. Maybe next time you get some acetone, as long as you properly ventilate. I will. I'll make sure to properly ventilate. We'll do some acid bath torture to the packing peanuts soon. Don't worry. The next stream of mine is going to be tomorrow, same time, 9 to 6, and we're going to be doing a mukbang stream, a mukbang ASMR. I've always wanted to try one of those. I don't usually get food delivered often. I usually make my own food, and I can't bring my setup into my kitchen for reasons. It's just a whole hassle. But because we got a donation on the throne, we are in fact able to have an ASMR tomorrow. Actually, the poll for what we're going to be eating is going to actually still be up on Twitter tonight. It'll be up all until, I believe, 5 p.m. because at 5 p.m. I'm closing it. I am making the order for the food. Currently, I think right now sushi is winning. So you guys will get to see me and listen to me eat sushi, which is going to be very, very fun. I'm very, very excited for that. The next week's schedule will be posted. I'm also going to try filling it out on Twitch's system, because I know Twitch has a way that you can put down what's going on. I'm very, very interested. I'm going to come up with some good streams for you. There's going to be some gaming. I'm going to try and do more ASMR, because this was actually, like, super fucking fun. for like, my first time doing, like, a proper ASMR, I had a lot of fun with it. Hopefully, I can eventually get a better microphone. If you did enjoy stream and you want to watch more of it, we do have all the VODs up on YouTube. If you want to support the stream, you can do it through two ways. We have the Kofi, which has been constantly linking itself every 30 minutes. It's also linked in my About sections. And also, if you're on YouTube, the description below. And then there's also on Throne. Anything on the Throne usually has a stream tied with it. For example, this stream was actually long overdue because I was gifted the gloves for my birthday by a viewer on the Throne. I believe it was Yelly. Yelly had gifted me the gloves so I can start doing some more HandCams. There's some other things going on there too. I have my saving up for my other webcam so that way I can have a higher graphics than the one that I'm currently using. And then also, if I get the new camera, I'll be able to hook both up and have a 3D model whilst I do these, which will be really, really cute and funny to watch. On the Ko-Fi right now, we're running for the baby food stream. I've been wanting to do a silly little stream where I try baby food. It was a request from you guys, so if you guys are really interested in that, it'll be there. Other than that, there's the Discord community. The Discord is going to be linked, I believe, in the YouTube. It's linked in the description. If the link is not working, please let me know. One of our mods will post it in the chats, hopefully. I know that they're plugging a few of the things. That's always a good way to get in touch with me. Follow me on the Twitter. That's where the schedule is usually first released and everything's going to be up there. Usually anytime we have to reschedule, like, for example, this stream was a rescheduled. Geo, let me give you mod status so you can actually do that. Rating. We are probably going to end up rating a good friend of mine who is currently working on art. If raids are open. That's the thing. So the issue with raids is because my account is so young, I might not be able to raid them because I'm not near 30 days with my account open. It's a weird thing that Twitch implemented for less spam. But I will try and link that. We'll try and raid somebody. We're going to be probably on Twitch raiding It's Mielda, who is a good friend of mine. They are an artist, they're a rigger. They do a lot of the Zatsudans as well, from what I can see. We've actually played D&D with them on the channel before. Right now, they're working on live 2D model rigging, so I'm going to be linking them in the chat. Let me quickly give them Geo mod, actually. So, got it? /mod. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right, so Geo fit G. See if that works. There we go. You got modding privileges. We will be raiding It's Mielda. They're very sweet. They're very kind. That's if Twitch allows me to raid. How long have you been streaming for? Exactly 3 hours, just as I answered that. So yeah. The stream schedule will be up in the Discord later tonight. It'll be up on the Twitter later tonight. It'll be up on the YouTube later tonight, and hopefully I can fill it out on the Twitch. Twitch is sometimes a bit iffy with it, but we will see how it goes. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Next stream is going to be tomorrow, same times. It'll be another kind of ASMR style HandCam, but it's going to be actually a mukbang where I'm going to eat. Please follow me on all my socials. They're all linked. Thank you all so much for joining us today, and I hope you have a very wonderful rest of your day now. Bye-byes, bye-byes, bye-byes. Bye-byes. Little hearts, bye-byes. Wah.